Welcome. We will discuss in this video define scalar and vector product if unit vectors along x, y, z axis are I cap, j cap, k cap. Then show that I cap dot I cap is 1, I dot j is 0, and I cross I is 0, and I cross j is k vector. So first we will define scalar and vector product. If vector quantity is 1, which is having magnitude and direction. So if a vector is added to another vector, that means in addition, the vector quantity will remain as vector quantity. It means the vector A plus vector B will be a vector quantity. Also in subtraction, the vector A minus vector B, this will also be a vector quantity. However, there is no subtraction in the vector. It is actually addition. You can say A vector plus the negative B vector, and that means we are adding A vector with the negative B vector, that will give another vector. Now what will happen if we find the product of two vectors? Product of two vectors. The product of two vectors can be two types. The resultant may be a scalar, or resultant may be a vector. So product of two vector can be a scalar product whose resultant is scalar, and it can be a vector product whose resultant is vector. So we will call it a scalar product and we will call it vector product. That means whose product is a scalar quantity, that will be a scalar product. If the resultant quantity is vector quantity, it will be a vector product. If there are two vectors, the vector A and vector B. Now the scalar product will be written as A and B, and there will be a sign of dot between the two. This is why this is also called a dot product. And the vector product, it is also written as A and B and a sign of cross between two. It is also called cross product. Now the scalar product will give scalar. That means it will have magnitude at the resultant. So A dot B will have only magnitude. That will be AB cos theta. What is theta? Theta is the angle between two vectors. Angle between A and B. Here the A cross B. A cross B will give A cross B will give a vector quantity. It will have two parts, the magnitude and a unit vector. The magnitude will be AB sine theta, and the unit vector in this direction will be n cap. That means it will have the direction and unit vector. Any vector can be written in this form. A vector A can be written as A cap. Means the vector A is equal to the magnitude multiplied by a unit vector in that direction. That means only direction with magnitude 1. So here also this is magnitude of A cross B, and this is the unit vector in the direction of A cross B. What is theta? So theta is the angle between A vector and B vector. What is n cap? N cap is the unit vector in the direction of A cross B. So we will define these two quantities. We'll try to understand what is theta. Theta is the angle between vector. How to find the angle? Suppose there is vector A and there is another vector B. How to find angle? We can join A and B with head of A, with the tail of B, with head of A, with the head of B. We can join the tails. So to find the angle between two vectors, first we will displace one of these vector so that the tails of both vector join. So we can displace B and write this way, the A vector, and we will displace B in such a way that the tail join. Or we can displace A. That means we can draw B first, we can displace A and start from here. It will be like this one. Anyway, the angle between the two is same, and that angle will be theta. What will not be the angle? If we draw A like this and start B this, and we write theta, this is not an angle between two vector. So this is not an angle between two vector. The angle between two vector will be the angle when tails of both vectors will join, and the least angle will be the angle between two vectors. Now, what is n cap? N cap is the unit vector in the direction of A cross B. So how to find the direction of A cross B? So to find the direction of, how to find the direction of A cross B. A cross B. To understand the notion of direction of A cross B, we'll have to make three-dimensional diagram. But the screen here is only two-dimensional. So there are two dimensions, or you can say two directions, one direction, another direction, and the third direction can be perpendicular to this plane or this screen. But how to write, how to denote, how to express that direction? So there are two ways. This mark will show into the screen, the cross one, and the circle, and this one dot and circle, this will show out of the screen. To understand these two more clearly, we draw an arrow. This is an arrow, and we draw the arrowhead like this one in the shape of cone. Here also we can draw the tail like this one. So if we view this one from the front, it will be like this one, the dot and the circle. If we view this one from the back, it will be cross, and we can make a circle. So if there is circle with cross, that means it is into the paper. If it is dot with circle, that means it is out of the paper. So now we will find the direction of A cross B. First, what we'll have to do? This is A, this is B. What will you do? We draw A, and we will draw B by displacing this B. So this is A, this is B. Now we will put a screw which is perpendicular to the plane containing A and B. What is the plane containing A and B? Plane containing A and B is the plane of this paper. This plane of this paper, this is the plane which containing A and B. Now we will put an screw. So we will put an screw here perpendicular to this one, and we will rotate this screw from A to B in this direction. So A to B we will move. So we will rotate this screw from A to B. What will happen? This screw will loosen. That means it will come out of the screen, come out of the paper. That means the direction of A cross will be this one, this dot and the circle. That means it is out of the paper or out of the screen. Now, if we draw A this one, if we draw B this one, that means this is A, this is B. So we will put an screw here, then we will rotate it from A to B. That means it will tighten and it will go into the paper. So the direction will be into the paper, and the unit vector in that direction will be A cross B. Now the next part of the question is we have to prove I dot I dot J, I dot I cross I. Now to understand this one, we will take the rectangular coordinate system, and the three axes are x, y, and z. And the three unit vectors along x-axis are I cap, this is j cap, and this is k cap. Now this is orthogonal coordinate system. That means the angle between x and y axis, or you can say I cap and j cap, this is 90 degree. The angle between j cap and k cap, this is also 90 degree, and the angle here, it is also 90 degree. Now we will make the dot product. I dot I dot j, I dot k. Now we will find the values of I dot I. I is the vector which is having magnitude 1 and drawn from origin O towards x-axis. The magnitude is 1, the magnitude of another I is 1, and the angle between two parallel vector is 0. So it will be cos 0 equal to 1. I dot j, magnitude is 1, the magnitude of another vector j is 1, and the cos. The vector I is drawn along x-axis, vector j is drawn along y-axis. The angle between x and y-axis is 90 degree, so it will be cos 90 degree equal to 0. Similarly, I dot k will also be 0. So j dot I, because the angle is 90 degree, it will be 0, and j dot j, because the angle is 0 degree, so answer is 1, and j dot k, it will also be 0. Similarly, k dot I, it will be 0, k dot j, it will be 0, and k dot k, because the angle now is 0, so it will be 1. So three quantities, k dot k is 1, j dot j is 1, and I dot I is 1, else it is 0. Now we will take the cross product. To find the cross product, I cross I cap. I is magnitude is 1, and it angle between two is 0, sine 0, and cap. That means it is 0, because I and I are parallel, and cross product of two parallel vector is 0. You can write 0 vector, because left hand side is a vector quantity, the right hand side should also be a vector quantity. So I cross j, is 1, magnitude is 1, angle between I and j is 90 degree, sine 90, and the direction n cap. So it will be n cap, because sine 90 is 1. So we will have to find the direction of n cap and then write the unit vector in that direction. So what is this? The I cap is in this direction, j cap is in this direction. We will put a screw perpendicular to this xy plane. So this is xy plane, and the perpendicular direction of the screw will be this one. We will put a screw here along z-axis or along minus z-axis, and we will rotate this screw from I towards j direction, because it is I cross j. So if we rotate it along this direction, I towards j, it will move upward. So that means the I cross j will be in the z direction, and the unit vector in z direction is k cap. And similarly, we can find, if we want to know the value of j cross k and put any screw along x-axis, it will move along positive x-axis. Similarly, j cross k equal to I cap, and similarly k cross I equal to how much? Equal to j. You can memorize it in such a way that you can write I cap, j cap, and k cap, and go in this way. So I cap cross j cap equal to k cap, and j cap cross k cap equal to I cap, and k cap cross I cap equal to j cap. If we go another direction, that means reverse direction. So j cap cross I cap equal to minus k cap, and k cap cross j cap will be equal to minus I cap, and I cap cross k cap equal to minus j cap. This can be found from this fact that A cross B will be equal to minus of B cross A. The cross product of same vector, that means parallel vector I cross I will be 0. Cross product of J cross J, it will be also be 0. Cross product of K cross K, it will also be 0. This way we have finished dot product and cross product. The PDF format of the notes you can find in the description. Thank you.